and we stay aloof, we leave them to begin and to continue to do all those rubbish things they've been doing, then you will continue to see area boys as leaders. And they will continue. And that will continue until the good people rises up to actually displace darkness in the political terrain. You want to talk about all our offices. Embezzlement, corruption is still prevalent in all our offices. And those people actually involved in those corruption are not, or are no other people other than church people and people that claim to be religious. Please, let's set aside this religiosity alone and step up to spirituality. And when I'm talking about spirituality, I'm talking about the fear of the Lord. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. I'm not going to cheat because I fear that there's a maker, there's a God up there that will reward me accordingly. I'm not going to commit sin because I'm aware that there's a God up there that will definitely reprimand me when I touch sin. Joseph in the Bible never had his family around him. He was even in a foreign land. But because of the fear of the Lord, he said to Potiphar's wife, I am not going to do this great wickedness against my God and my master. He stood at that time for what he believed in. How many of us are willing and are ready to actually stand for justice? They just concluded the WAEC examination in Nigeria and in West Africa. You will be shocked at the kind of decadence that we still have prevalent in those schools. And may I tell you, most of those schools are owned by church people, are owned by mosque people, are owned by one person or the other that claim to have one religious affiliation or the other. But when it comes to actually standing for righteousness, they play it down. I've had people say that, they are assisting those students because they love them. You don't love people at the expense of their life. You don't guide people to cheat. And some of them, because they even lack the fear of the Lord, they are even so proud of the result they got from cheating. God is calling men and women that will go into the educational sector to go stand for Christ, so that by the time they count 1, 2, 3 schools, and they look at your own school, that is a school that is a shining light of Christ, they must be able to say that this school is unique. I use the example of our school. I don't say what we don't do. I'm not a pastor that comes on this pulpit to sermonize. As much as I read the Bible and I take inferences from the Bible does not make any meaning, neither does it make sense until it is applied. The Bible you live is actually the Bible that makes sense in your life. While they were doing that WAEC, I thank God and I give this testimony to the glory of God. They know us in this community. They know us in Alimosho up to WAEC, Lagos State.